Alrighty, it is time for a 4-on-4. I've got myself, Martel, BK, and Andrew Cuneo. What a great squad. We are battling against Mac the Knife, Sandy Dog, the return of Sandy. Sandy hasn't gone anywhere. I've just been doing a lot of challenges, shall we say. So we haven't quite faced each other, but now we get a chance to. So it's Mac, Sandy, Jesse, and Troll Aesthetic, Matt. So often a teammate of mine as well. Pick one, pack one. I guess I'll just take DT. It's not my favorite first pick, but it's fine. Troll's passing to me. He loves the mid-range green deck, so of course he'll draft, whatever. I take DT. Mac probably takes Trop, Probe, or Grist maybe. I don't know. This pack has a lot of good cards, but nothing great. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean, something will wheel here. Not Flicker Wisp because it's the only white card. Probably not the Cryptic Coat or Trop, but maybe one of the two Taigas. All right, let's just take the DT. See where we go from here. Nowhere good. This isn't what I wanted to. There's a Territorial Kava. I do love that card. There's a Leovold. There's a Jace. I don't really want to take a second pick. Infernal Grasp. This pack is not very strong. I guess I'll take Leovold. I never learned my lesson. Leovold's a good card. I don't mind taking Leovold and trying to build towards it. I really hate second picking it, but what else could I take? I could take an Endotha Triumph. It's not... If it was like a Xander's Lounge, sure, I could see that. I don't really want to take a True Name. I don't think True Name and DT go very well together, whereas Leovold DT at least have some synergy. You can get a Draw 7 or a Leovold in your Draw 7 Leovold deck. But there's also Saheeli. I think Saheeli is a really strong card. Maybe I should just take Saheeli and see if Leovold wheels. I could also take Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, and try to go for the Doomsday stuff. Yeah, all right, let's do that. I don't really know. All right, well, I'll just take Counterspell here. I think that's pretty clear over Night's Whisper and Jeweled Amulet. Had I taken Leovold, I guess I would have wanted to take Night's Whisper, so I'm actually kind of happier doing this. And maybe we can get a little Doomsday action. There's a Sensei's Divining Top. That's not going to wheel. That card has gone up in people's pick orders, as it rightfully should, so probably not coming back. Oh, I do love a Forensic Gadgeteer. There's also 2 removal spells, but I kind of want to just take Gadgeteer and see if I can set up a Basalt Monolith win as well. I'll just be blue-black combos. DT just makes me want a combo. So let's take the Gadgeteer. Let's see where we go from here. All right, well, I do love Relic of Sauron. I think this card's awesome, but I can't pass a Watery Grave when I have Demonic Tutor, Counterspell, Jace, and Forensic Gadgeteer in my deck. I think Watery Grave's going to be too important. Passing a Teferi as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably not getting anything too good back, though. Ooh, I'll take a Shelldock. We could really be a Doomsday deck here. I'll take Shelldock over Kite Sail, Misdirection, Seed of the Synod. Easy. Blue seems to be fairly open. Maybe Matt is on his mid-range green stuff once more. And haven't seen Basalt Monolith. That's the card I'm looking for Gadgeteer. Thassa's Oracle, Demonic Consultation, and Doomsday are all cards I'm looking for. I could also just be like a blue-black control deck if I get the cards for that. So we'll kind of see where things end up. But this is an exciting start. And next we've got... Interesting. We've got Tamiyo, which is nice with some of this stuff, but also Chromatic Star is really nice with Gadgeteer and with Doomsday. Yeah, I think Chromatic Star is actually going to be too important for me to take Tamiyo over it. I just think that Chromatic Star does a lot of little things. So it makes you a clue with Gadgeteer. It lets me get closer to Shelldock. Ooh, there's a Coveted Jewel, though. I think I will take that over Bankbuster, because I did pass the Relic of Sauron, and that makes me sad, but Coveted Jewel, if I end up getting a Mishra's Workshop or something, not this pack, but maybe next, that could be good. Also, Chromatic Star could maybe go for Tinker Coveted Jewel. It fixes my colors when I'm trying to cast triple blue spells or black spells in my heavy blue deck, so I think Chromatic Star does a lot, and I think I'd rather also try to stay straight blue-black if I can. We'll see if that ends up being possible, though. Okay, both Taigas wheeled, so did Grist, so did Sail into the West. There's also a black Greenland. I could just Grist here. It's just the best card. I don't really care about the Taigas or the Elves. It's a little shame taking a Grist over a black Greenland. There's also just Sail into the West. Maybe just a Draw 7 is better. Yeah, this deck actually probably won't Sail into the West. Kavu and Triumph and... Oh, I don't like that all these came back, because this makes it more likely Matt is not playing this mid-range green domain stuff. Mac actually might be after I passed him with those duels plus Kavu and, Sylvan Caryatid and all that. So I might just take Elvish Spirit Guide here. I don't think Endotha Triumph is looking that great, though I guess it does cast Sail into the West. Spirit Guide looks like it could be good in this kind of combo deck. A bunch of lands that don't help me and a Council's Judgment. I'll just take the Council's Judgment. I'll take a Battle Ball in case I end up on Tinker. Passing a ton of green here. Haven't been past a ton of red. I feel like Matt is likely playing red. Could be red-blue. That wouldn't surprise me. Well, could also be playing black. Could be red-black, actually. Yeah, that's probably it. I'll hate the land, I think. I think I'd rather hate the land than the Cathar Commando. And I hope the next couple picks end up, or next pack ends up with some good stuff. Ooh, I'll take a Seat of the Synod, sure. And no Relic of Sauron for me, but I didn't think that one was coming back. All right, going into pack 2, would love to see any of the like blue-black combo cards, Basalt Monolith. Oh, that's actually not a bad last pick either. You know, Black Lotus wouldn't hurt. What about Animate Dead? It's also Frantic Search. It's also Dismember, but I actually think Animate Dead is probably the pick. Haven't seen any... There's a couple reasons. One, haven't seen any of the big creatures, so those could still be in play. Two, I think Matt might be playing Reanimator because he hasn't passed any good black cards. So I don't really want to pass him an Animate Dead, and it's so much stronger than Dismember and Frantic Search and Prismatic Vista, so we'll take Animate Dead here. It's got some good outs, and I don't think I'll get Frantic Search back, but Mightstone of Weakstone and Baleful Strix might come back. I don't know. I assume the 2 Triumphs, Vista, Frantic Search, Dismember are definitely gone. Someone probably takes it onto Vanguard, maybe a Noise Marine, so maybe Strix comes back, and decent chance that Mightstone comes back. Whoa, okay, we got Library, Urza's Saga, Time Spiral, and Wheel of Fortune. I guess I'll just take Library. I like it more than Saga, especially in this deck. And as much as I like, there's Mox Opal too. As much as I like Time Spiral and Wheel, especially with like Jace, I think Library is just way too good to pass. So let's just take the Library of Alexandria here and continue working kind of on this blue-black list. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we're not getting anything out of this pack. So here, I mean, we have the Yogg-Will, but don't really have the ability to use Yogg-Will right now. I might just take Dothi Voidwalker. It's a really strong card. I don't really want to pass it. And I think I'm going to be playing a decent amount of black. So I'll take Voidwalker, and I think Urborg or Yogg-Will are both fairly live to come back to me. This pack has Imperial Seal and Narset, but I kind of want just to take Lotus Petal. I want to just be able to go a little bit faster. It's good with Gadgeteer, good, accelerates me out. I don't have a draw 7 for Narset that I really care about. Sail into the West is just okay. And I have Demonic Tutor, but I don't really have anything to get with it yet, so let's just take the Lotus Petal here. Well, we'll see. This deck is... it's going to need a little help here. The good thing is I have all the setup. There's not that much... Oh, there's Doomsday and Mystical Tutor, but I think I'm just going to take Doomsday here. And I already have Demonic Tutor. Yeah, it doesn't need much before this deck starts to function. Passing a Sneak and a Moloch. But so with Doomsday, I can set up a Jace win is the idea. Dark Ritual would also be a really nice pickup. Lion's Eye Diamond. Any card like that. Thassa's Oracle would be huge. Demonic Consultation also huge. This pack doesn't have much for me. I don't really think I want Chrome Host Seed Shark all that badly. I could take Underground Mortuary or Overgrown Tomb. I do kind of like Surveil lands with Doomsday. I could take Kinnan in case I get the Basalt Monolith, but I kind of feel like even with this many cards in pack, Kinnan might come back. I don't think Archfiend of the Dross is all that impressive either, and Mindstone doesn't really work. All right, I'll take the Mortuary and follow up. Oh, there's a Tishana's Tidebinder, passing Through the Breach, Headliner Scarlet, Triplicate Titan. Yeah, but I think Tidebinder could be kind of decent in this deck, and I don't really want Meticulous Archive all that much, so we'll Tidebind it up. Ooh, Jace Vrid's Prodigy. That one is nice here too. It works with a lot of the stuff I'm doing. I actually would like Unearth as well, but Jace is I think a much better pickup. Okay, that's not bad. I think Fiery Islet is not that impressive, so I'll take it out for now. And I kind of like where we're at. I mean, still missing some pieces. Thassa's Oracle is kind of the big one, and I would love to get like Dark Ritual or Cabal Ritual or LED. Obviously, Black Lotus would be great. Okay, Baleful Strix came back. I think I will take it over Mightstone and Weakstone. I haven't seen any more artifact support, really. So I'll be happy enough to take Baleful Strix. And Flame Slash came back, but I guess I could take Evolved Sleeper, or I could take Turok. Kind of want Turok. I don't think Evolved Sleeper is going to do much for me. I don't think I'm going to main deck Turok necessarily. Oh, I'll take a Thundering Falls. You never know. I think that the Surveil lands are pretty strong. And here, I guess I'll just hate an Ulamog because I passed all that sneak stuff. So I have 2 Surveil lands, and I have the Sail into the West that maybe I'll play. We've got a lot of potential cards we could see in pack 3 here, and I hope I'm the only person at the table who cares about them. This is an interesting play. So there's Coalition Relic in case I get Mishra's Workshop. I don't mind passing a Colonnade, but I think I'm actually going to take Worldspine in case I pick up Flash. This would be a great Flash deck. And I also don't really want to pass it. All right, I'll take the Kinnan in case I do get that Basalt Monolith. I just feel like it's possible Matt has Sneak and Breach and Reanimator stuff, so I think that passing the Worldspine would be a little bit too risky. All right, I mean, if I can find Basalt Monolith, Thassa's Oracle, Demonic Consultation, all of those cards would be very strong. Lion's Eye Diamond would be massive. Obviously, I could open Black Lotus or Time Walk, and this deck would be very well poised to take advantage of those too, but we'll have to see how this turns out. I need some help, but I have the capability of having a pretty busted deck here. All right, Tidehollow Sculler is not unplayable, but obviously I can't with what I've got here. Okay. There's Brain Freeze, there's Fastbond, there's Bowmasters. Sadly, Wheel and Time Spiral are already gone, but I think I still have to take Bowmasters. It's just such a bad idea to ship it. And this isn't really even a Brain Freeze deck. I would actually put Brain Freeze in this deck to like deck myself with Jace or to set up a Doomsday kill. I mean, the Yogg-Will didn't wheel, but I can't pass a Bowmasters. Because I could also just be a blue-black control deck with Bowmasters, Baleful Strix, Tidebinder, Counterspell. Like, I've got some ways to kind of keep things under wraps. Brain Freeze isn't going to wheel. There's no way. All right, next pack, we've got Dig Through Time, Subtlety, Kappa Cannoneer, Spitting Dilophosaurus. It's not a bad one. It's a decent control card. Dig Through Time. So Dig Through Time is really good with Demonic Consultation, but I'm not going to bank on getting past a Consultation. I might just take Subtlety here. I feel like this is a decent Subtlety deck, and I don't really want Palantir. I don't really want Lotus Field, and Dig has a decent chance of wheeling. All right, let's just take the Subtlety. Well, now there's a Preordain. Pretty hard to pass on that one, so I won't. Over Wasteland. Yeah, and like there's Lorien Revealed and stuff that's not as good. All right, Basalt Monolith. Any Basalt Monoliths? And here, I guess I just take Fatal Push. This is where we're at. Selfless Squire is a new addition. 4 mana, 1/1 flash, prevents all damage to be dealt to you, and gets that big. Kind of interesting. We'll see if it's good. But I'll take Fatal Push here. This looks like a pretty good Fatal Push deck. Malcolm would also be decent, but I think Fatal Push is going to be better for me. Okay, there's a Vicious Battle Rager. I guess I could take the initiative. I don't think Mishra's Bauble or Tundra will help me. Xander's Lounge is a good card, but I think I should just take the Vicious Battle Rager. We're turning into blue-white control that maybe tries to finish, or blue-black control that maybe has like a Jace Doomsday finish. Trinket Mage doesn't get enough for me. All right, Battle Rager it is. All right, here, I mean, I like Troll for Animate Dead, but Underground Sea is pretty hard to pass up on. It's a shame. There's also a Spell Pierce, but I think it's worse than either of those. Would I rather just have another blue-black land or a Troll to animate? Animating Troll is pretty nice. I have the Watery Grave to go get. I think I'm supposed to take the Troll, as painful as it is. Oh, there's a Thassa's Oracle. Oh, pick 7? Okay. Well, that's just going to make my Doomsday plan so much easier. So, sorry, Luris. Oracle is in. Now, do I want a blue-black green tap land? I guess I have Sail into the West. Oh, we're not getting Basalt Monolith. Shucks. I could also take Steamcore Scholar. Draw 2, discard 2, unless I discard a creature with flying. Or a spell. I mean, I don't think I'm playing this Coveted Jewel. I don't have any mana ramp. At this point, I'll have enough playables. I think a blue-black-green tap land sounds better to me. And then nothing that I really wanted came back. What do I want to hate? I guess I could hate the Upheaval or Vindicator or Nurturing Peatland. I mean, Nurturing Peatland actually could be a card I play here in my Doomsday deck. There's just multiple white cards, like whatever. Okay, Thundering Falls I might take out. Okay, Dig Through Time came back. I actually think this is like kind of a nice Dig Through Time deck. Get to set things up. I've got a bunch of cards that go to the graveyard, so I'll take Dig here. And basically my goal is going to be set up and cast Doomsday, and then draw and cast Thassa's Oracle or Jace. And I've got a couple ways to kind of get that done here. Missing on any of the rituals, LED, and consultation is obviously like a pretty big deal, but I feel like I've got some decent chances here. And then here, I guess I could take Lazav. This is not a terrible Lazav deck. I don't think I want Simian Spirit Guide as well as Elvish Spirit Guide. And I don't care about the other cards. Generous Ent can get Zagoth Triumph or Underground Mortuary. I mean, I'll take it. I don't know if I'm going to play it. And there's a blue-white land. There's also Trinket Mage that gets Chromatic Star or Lotus Petal. Do I want to take that or do I want to take land? I guess I'll take Trinket Mage. I don't know if I'm going to play it. Oh, Spar's Headquarters. Nice. It's kind of a nice little free pickup. Okay. All right, we got some stuff going on. Let's see what this looks like. All right, so mana-wise, I think it's not too bad. I've got a Watery Grave and then 3 basically tapped blue-black lands. And then I've got enough green sources that I can just play Sail into West. I don't think I need a forest for anything. And let's see, when I get to 17 lands, or 16 plus Troll and Petal's probably fine. So if I do like this, I'll have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 black plus Chromatic Star. And then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blue. All right, that doesn't sound crazy. And then I even have room for another card here if I want one. I could put in a Generous Ent. Though not getting an untapped land is a bit suspect. I could put in Coveted Jewel, although I don't think that's fantastic. Oh, the Forensic Gadgeteer also probably needs to get cut, doesn't it? All right, and I guess I'll play Turok. I have so many black sources that Turok is the kind of card that could be good there. And then maybe I just play another land. I don't think that would be a crazy thing, though. I have Elvish Spirit Guide as well. I have some good ways to prevent flood. I guess I could just play Trinket Mage. Trinket Mage is decent. Gets those 2 things. It's not the best. It's definitely not the worst. Oh, and it gets Seat of the Synod, too. Okay, yeah. All right, this is a little bit of a scuffed Doomsday deck, but I think it has some outs. All right, my teammates, Cunio's on a really solid-looking red-black deck with like Badlands, a Fetch Land, Wasteland, Broadside Bombardiers, Necromancy, Corpse Dance, Chaos Defiler, Grave Titan, Gristlebrand. This deck looks good. Very strong. Martel's also got a nice one. He's got a Pearl, really good mana fixing for his Jeskai deck that has a bunch of burn spells, a bunch of counter spells, Hull Breacher Wheel, Carnage Interpreter, Caves of Chaos Adventure, Fracture Identity. I like this too. And BK has truly outdone himself with his Black Lotus, Mox Emerald, Mox Ruby deck with Brain Freeze, very few lands, Time Twister, Frantic Search, Mentor, Urza. Oh yeah, this deck looks awesome. I don't know exactly what he's going to get up to, but he's going to get up to some nonsense. All right, battling against Sandy round 1 here. I'm going to keep this hand because this is a turn 3 Turok against Sandy, who, you know, I get to go turn 1, cycle Troll, turn 2, who knows what, turn 3, Turok, pitch Elvish Spirit Guide, and ba-boom. Sounds pretty good to me. The question is mainly, do I want to cycle Troll for like a Zagoth Triumph or a Watery Grave? It'll kind of depend here. I don't have anything to play on turn 2 because I'm saving the Spirit Guide for the turn 3 Turok, so we'll have to see what I draw on turn 1. But most likely, Sandy Mold to 6 here, most likely I just get Zagoth Triumph. Okay, Plains, don't mind that. Let's go. Oh, I can't actually play Sheldock Isle yet if I want to do the Turok play because the only non-black mana source is Elvish Spirit Guide. So otherwise I'd go turn 1 Sheldock, turn 2 cycle Troll plus plays Zagoth Triumph. But I think here, I think I'm just going to get Watery Grave or Zagoth Triumph. I think I'm just going to get Watery Grave. If I draw Dothi Voidwalker or Jace, it's such a disaster. Well, I drew the Zagoth Triumph, so I guess I'll just play the Zagoth Triumph, and that's fine too. I got the Watery Grave, then played a different land. I'm a little concerned about like Mana Tithe or Reprieve, but white has tons of 3-drops, so I imagine Sandy's going to play something this turn. Hopefully it's something the Turok can battle with. Basically is. Can't really attack Sanguine Evangelist into Turok. All right. Watery Grave. So I've drawn all lands so far, but I think that's okay. Boom. Turok with Elvish Spirit Guide. Let's go. And then I get to cast Trinket Mage and play Shelldock, and then maybe set up a Dig Through Time. Something like that. All right. What do we get? A 4th Eorlingus and a Solitude? Oh, that is what I'd call a skill game there. There's got to be Sandy's 2 best cards. And Sandy's got a land and can probably just hit for 1 here. Let's see what he decides to do. Because the Bat can attack. The Sanguine Evangelist could attack to deal 1 point of extra damage this turn plus make another Bat. But it feels like it's not really worth doing that. All right. He doesn't have a play. Very nice. Subtlety. I'll give it a turn here. He didn't play anything last turn. If I need to, I could pitch a card here. Oh, does he have the Mana Tithe or Reprieve? Would appear so. Okay, and then let's play Shelldock Isle. Oh, Thassa's Oracle under Shelldock Isle is kind of a nice one. I will not attack with the Turok. It's trading 4 for 3 when I'm definitely not the beatdown deck. So the Reprieve does mean Sandy has a shot at playing a creature this turn because he's drawn an extra card, plus he has an extra land drop. But hopefully it's something I can live with, and then, yes it is. And then I don't need to pitch Subtlety. I really don't want to pitch Subtlety. The way this game is going, I think pitching Subtlety would be a pretty disastrous move. Next turn, I'm probably just going to go Mortuary Go. I don't really want to tap out for Trinket Mage here. It's Mana Crypt. Uh-oh. What's his last card? He's definitely playing that for a reason. Maybe, oh, Jite? Oh, wow, that's really good. Whew. He really Thrabened into that? I can't stop it. All right, well, it looks like I'm going to have to win this game via Doomsday, Dig Through Time, or something along those lines, because this Jite is going to be a huge problem. If I can draw a Fatal Push, that would be okay. But nope, I cannot. Because if I can kill the Bat, he's got no way to get Jite counters for now. But I guess not. So let's go Trinket Mage. I think I get Chromatic Star here. And then play Mortuary, Graveyard another land, play Chromatic Star, and pass the turn. Well, the Jite made this game go from really good to not great, because I was I pretty much had things under control. Now, I guess I have a few turns before I die, because Turok's going to hold off those attackers this turn as well. But then Sandy's going to get to send here with the Bat. Probably just does 1. And then has enough counters to kill Turok, and not quite enough to kill Trinket Mage, but then next turn he can just attack. He could also pump and deal 5, but I suspect, oh, we're just getting in there? No, pump and deal 3 and then have 3 to kill Turok. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. I will get to cast a Dig Through Time next turn. And I have a couple turns here, especially if he didn't draw a big creature to play this turn. In which case, I can fire off a dig. He's just going to kill that now. That's fine. I mean, it makes sense to kill it now, because if I have an instant speed way to have him discard a card, it actually gets a +1/+1 counter. The one nice thing about this is I can now play Subtlety and block the Bat token. There's no counters on GT. Uh-oh, what did we draw? Oh, Figure of Destiny. Yeah, that's also pretty good. It's going to be a 4/4 in a second here. The Subtlety now is less appealing now that he's drawn Figure of Destiny. What am I hoping for here? Animate Dead wouldn't be terrible. I could animate Dead the Solitude and Exile figure. And then I could still play Subtlety. That could be okay. Fatal Push would also be awesome here. I probably need to crack Star and then cast Dig and look for Fatal Push because that stops GTA from getting counters this turn. I think that would be pretty strong. All right, figure is pumped up and GTA stays there. All right, let's draw a spell here. Man, I really haven't done a good job of hitting spells. Despite wanting to save Star for after Doomsday, I feel like I can't do that. So I think I'm just going to sack it for a black. Draw a card here. Still looking for spells. I guess I could crack Nurturing Peatland as well. Oh, Vicious Battle Rager. No, that really doesn't do a lot for me. I think I'm going to play Dig, exiling all these. Blue, blue one. I don't need to play Thassa's Oracle right now, so let's go Dig. All right. These are some cards. So if I Doomsday down to 5 cards, I could take Doomsday and Petal, though I don't even need the Petal. Preordain is kind of nice because it mills me to 4 cards. I could set up a nice win. Yeah, so let's take Doomsday Preordain here. Put these on the bottom. I haven't played a land yet. I think I want to play Nurturing Peatland because I want to go Doomsday, crack Peatland. All right. I've got a plan. I got a plan here, and I think it works unless Sandy draws something really good. Because I get to block Figure of Destiny. GTA gets 2 counters. I take 2, 4, 6 damage down to 7. Still far from dying. Him drawing a creature doesn't even really matter. And then next turn, check this out. I get to go cast Doomsday, leaving Shelldock untapped, crack Nurturing Peatland, go to 4 cards in deck, draw Lotus Petal, pitch cast Subtlety, and then with Subtlety's evoke trigger on the stack, I get to put in Thassa's Oracle off of Shelldock, and there's 4 blue pips in play, and I have 4 cards in my deck. That's my plan. Let's see if it works. Okay. No way killing my stuff before. All right, I take 6. GT has 2 counters, can't kill either of those things. Let's see if this comes through. Sandy, just play a creature. Play Hero of Bladehold or something. Don't play a Thalia, please. Batterskull. Even better. All right. This is good. This is good. So let's just make sure I have the mana for it. I think I do. Doomsday off Swamp, Mortuary, Watery Grave. Crack Nurturing Peatland. Actually, I even have an extra land, I think. All right, so let's go Doomsday. I'm at 7. I lose 4 going down to 3 life, but that doesn't matter either. And I want Lotus Petal. And then I don't want to... The other 4 don't matter. So I think I don't want to show the Bowmasters, the Demonic Tutor, the Animate Dead, and the Jace Wielder of Mysteries, because those are, like, I think my most important ones. And then I just draw Lotus Petal. Crack this, draw Lotus Petal. Yeah, that I think works. All right. And then these are in whatever order. It doesn't matter. And top. And then go evoke. Or hold on. Draw with Peatland down to 4 cards in deck. And we got Shelly. I have an extra mana to spare here even. I don't even need to play the Petal. So let's go cast Subtlety. Subtlety enters the battlefield. And with the evoke trigger on the stack, put Thassa's Oracle in. This is nice. I haven't done this before, but it's going to work out nicely here. All right, Subtlety's on the battlefield. And then evoke, there's no targets. And then in response, I have 4 cards left in deck. All right, let's play Thassa's Oracle. And ba-boom. Where are your GT counters now? Very curious. All right, and that's game one. Whew. That was nice. That was a nice one. Sideboarding against Sandy Dog. Oh, good luck. Yeah, I got absolutely nothing. Let's try that again. I mean, if I could put something in instead of Vicious Battle Rager, honestly, I think I'd rather have like a Generous Ent or Forensic Gadget here with 2 artifacts. I just think that the Battle Rager does like so little. I don't know. I didn't end up cutting it at the end, but my deck is not long on playables. Maybe a land is better. I guess I could see games if I have like Battle Rager and Fatal Push. I guess we'll see. Yeah, I mean, I do think this is a keepable hand. Shelldock's really good. Having Oracle in hand isn't really necessary, but it can make Doomsday like an instant speed kill, depending on how it goes. And then this is a turn 3 Battle Rager. Well, thanks to this Lotus Petal here, so we could get something going. Yeah, I mean, I think I do keep this hand. I don't know. Maybe this hand's not good enough, but I like having Lotus Petal in my opener. I don't like when Sandy starts out guns blazing. Soul Ring and Mana Crypt, huh, Sandy? Okay, well. Ooh, interesting. I could turn 2 Battle Rager. I don't think that's even that good, though, so let's just play Rafine's Tower. This is a turn 3 Turok hand if I draw Turok again, thanks to Lotus Petal. Okay, and we're not even drawing with Bankbuster here. And he gets to Crew? Ooh. Yeah, this is not going to be an easy one. But Sandy's on mono white with Mana Crypt and Soul Ring, so yeah, it's not going to be an easy one. All right, does he have another land? He doesn't have another land, which isn't even necessarily good for me. Let's play Shelldock Isle. This is kind of interesting. What do I want to put under Doomsday or under Shelldock? Do I put the Doomsday under there? I'm not really even going to have time for that, but I think it probably still gives me the best chance of winning. Is to just go like Doomsday under Shelldock, fire off a Sail into the West, and then try to set up like a Doomsday kill here. What does my Doomsday kill even look like? I don't know. If he has another play here that can crew Bankbuster, I'm just dead. Like, if he doesn't, I go to 29, Sail into the West, go to 22, draw, go to 21 cards. Can I set up something here? All right, here we go. Soul Ring. Into Hanger Backwalker, okay. Crew attack for 5. Crew with these 3 attack for 7. Puts me to 9 and then dead next turn. Yeah. I can play my Battle Rager. It's not going to be fantastic. So I take 7 going to 9. And the next turn I take way more than that because the Evangelist goes 2, 4, 6. That's 8 without the Bankbuster coming in. I'm going to lose, but I think I'm going to just pass with Sail into the West up because I don't think I can win by casting Battle Rager. So Sandy can just kill me here, but maybe he won't. Maybe he won't go for lethal. Let's see. Pump Figure is already enough. What is this for 4 mana? Adeline, Crew, Bankbuster. All right, yeah, we're done. All right, going to game 3. Look, my deck is sweet. I'm trying, but, you know, he's got Mana Crypt and Mox. If he opens on either of those, or Mana Crypt and Soul Ring, rather, if he opens one of those, I'm going to lose. And that's basically kind of all there is to it. So I guess I hope that he doesn't. All right, on the play, let's see. Okay, I'll keep this hand. So here I can go, I'm certainly going to lead on Rafine's Tower. I could DT for Doomsday and just cast Doomsday turn 3, and then what's my turn 4 kill? I don't know. Sandy didn't mulligan or anything, so let's just pass. So if I cast Doomsday on 3, lose half my life, assuming Sandy doesn't kill me, which maybe he will, maybe he won't. Yeah, all right. into turn 1 Stoneforge. Okay, if he doesn't have Cauldra, then I don't mind this too much. But who am I kidding? Oh, that's a Glimmer Lens? Okay, maybe he has Cauldra in hand, though. Trinket Mage. I have to cast DT here, that's clear. So let's see, if I cast DT for Doomsday, next turn, let's say he plays Cauldra and Glimmer Lens and attacks me for down to 15, then I cast Doomsday. So I'm just dead if he has Cauldra. Okay. But if I successfully DT and successfully cast Doomsday and then I draw, let's go look at the deck real quick. Assuming he doesn't have removal, I can go, because I have Animate dead, but I don't think I have a way to put Thassa's Oracle in the graveyard anyway. I need to basically get through four mana to get through 3 cards. I mean, I could cast Jace and Mill, but no, that I couldn't even do that. That doesn't work. Because I can go like Preordain into Chromatic Star. So Preordain down to 3 mana, Chromatic Star. So 4 cards. I mean, that does work, right? I start the turn with those 3 in play, and then I play Island. I go tap Island, Preordain, tap this Chromatic Star. Because I draw 4 cards, Preordain down to 3 cards, Chromatic Star down to 2 cards. Yeah, all right. That's just going to give me my best chance of winning here. So DT, get Doomsday, and hope Sandy doesn't put in a Cauldra and kill me. Because if he Cauldras me down to 15, then I Doomsday down to 7, I'm dead. But I'm not going to beat a Mana Crypt by playing a slower game. So here's hoping, I suppose. All right, there goes the Mana Crypt flip. The funny thing is, if this was Soul Ring, I would have a chance, even with Cauldra. But Mana Crypt is going to probably be too much. I mean, we'll see. I don't recall seeing the Cauldra piece in the draft, but I mean, who knows? We'll see. If Sandy slams it, Hero Bladehold would also do the trick. Okay, here's Glimmer Lens, sure. And there's the Cauldra. Oh, it's Batterskull. That's not Cauldra at all. So now I go to 10, and next turn Sandy can attack me for 7. All right, let's go. Let's go. I can't beat a reprieve, but you know, what can you do? So I need to get Thassa's Oracle, Preordain, Chromatic Star. I didn't draw anything too relevant. I guess I drew Baleful Strix, which means I could find Lotus Petal with it, but I don't think it matters. Chromatic Star, Preordain, Thassa's Oracle, and I guess, sure, Lotus Petal. I have Animate dead in my hand already. If I had a way to untap lands, Sheldock would be a part of these things too. And I guess Elvish Spirit Guide in case of Mana Tithe, but it doesn't even help. Let's see, does the Baleful Strix do anything? I go Baleful Strix, hit Chromatic Star, crack Chromatic Star. I mean, that doesn't really do anything for me. And sure, let's Elvish Spirit Guide, why not? Draw 4, Preordain down to 3, Chromatic Star down to 2, yep. And let's put these in order. Ship the turn and see what Sandy can do here. I mean, there's not very many ways for him to attack me, like to deal haste damage. If he goes Mountain 4th Eorlingus, I die. If he has Solitude, I die. If he has... There's just a million things that kill me, but he went turn on Mana Crypt. I'm just doing what I can, you know. He's losing all the flips. Does not matter. Okay, so step 1, Fade a Mountain. 2 mana. Mana Vault. Okay. Into what? What's 6 mana? Guess we'll find out. Into Elspeth. Oh, that'll kill me. All right. He killed me on turn 3. If it was Soul Ring, I would have been fine. At least it looks fine, but couldn't beat that. So there we have it. I mean, I'm not going to beat White Weenie when they open on Mana Crypt or Soul Ring. My deck's just not fast enough. Like, I don't have... Basically missing Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, LED, or Power. I tried my hardest. Didn't quite get there. All right, time for round 2. Playing against Jesse. He's on like a green exploration... A lot of, do nothing Sultai deck, which I like my matchup with Library in my opener. Library into probably Mortuary into Dothy Voidwalker, something along those lines. All right, I will definitely keep this hand. Jesse has like Minsk and Boo and Shieldred and a bunch of stuff, but I'll take my Library and roll with it. So, do I want to have a counterspell up first or a Dothy Voidwalker? Deathrite Shaman, huh? I don't know. Let me just draw. A 0 would be nice. Oh, Chromatic Star. All right, well, in that case, I'll just pay 2 life and then cast Chromatic Star so I don't have to discard. I really don't want to discard a land with a Deathrite there. So I think I just do this, and then next turn, I can either play one of my 2s or I can leave up Counterspell. I'm kind of thinking I just leave up Counterspell, given that I'm the Library deck, and I'm just sitting here librarying. Oh man, if this is a 4-drop, I don't love it. If it's like Minsk and Boo or Shieldred, I'm in not great shape. Oh, Oko. All right, Oko is solid, but I could Tishana's Tidebinder it. Demonic Tutor. See, I have Doomsday and Demonic Tutor. This is where I need Dark Ritual really badly. I think I might go Island Go and then pass, and I think I have to discard. I'll discard a land, even though it turns on Deathrite. I could discard Dothy Voidwalker, actually. I feel like I'm not that close to Dothy Voidwalkering. Okay, I'll play Tidebinder here. Tidebinder the Oko. And this hopefully gets me a little breathing room. If Jesse doesn't have a good play this turn, I probably win. Because I get to draw with Library, then play Shelldock and have Counterspell up. If she's got a good play this turn, then, well, the game's definitely under contest. Oh. That is not a good play. That is not a good play. Not like a misplay. That's just not like a high-impact card. Like, now, if the game can just slow down and I can start using Library, yeah, it's going to be very easy to win this game. Let's get Shelldock going, because that'll be active soon. Put Subtlety under the Shelldock instead of Fatal Push here. Then pass the turn. Because now I have Counterspell up, so whatever the next play is, I get to counter it. I'm at 17, so the Deathrite Shaman, it doesn't even actually have good targets. You can eat my Dothy Voidwalker, I don't care. And then next turn I'll play a Jace and still have Counterspell up, hopefully. All right, this is definitely turning into a good Library game. Okay, what you got? Counterspell's ready to roll. I didn't really think that I'd stop the Oko and then she would do nothing on turn 4 and maybe nothing on turn 5. We'll see. No, it looks like something. This does appear to be something. Oh, that's all right. I've got a Counterspell up. And then once I Counterspell, I'm getting close to being able to like try to Doomsday and win in one turn. Oh, we're getting a lot of mana here. Okay. What is this? Hopefully I can Counterspell it. Yeah, I guess I can. All right, I'll Counterspell Euratroxa. Oh, and I can just DT and Animate Dead it. That sounds pretty great to me. All right, let's draw. Do I actually want a Library here? I kind of feel like I don't. Oh, I definitely... Yeah, let's go... Because I'll have to discard anyway, so let's go Demonic Tutor for Animate Dead. Animate Dead Atroxa. And I'm keeping Shelldock up because if I hit Elvish Spirit Guide off this, I have instant speed Shelldock. All right, I did not. Planeswalker, creature, land, artifact, instant. So definitely artifact. Definitely instant. Definitely Planeswalker. Creature... Do I want Thassa's Oracle in my hand? Yeah, that's probably fine. Or I could just take Turok. Or I could take Troll. I was kind of hoping to hit the Elvish Spirit Guide, to be honest. I think I'll take the Nurturing Peatland because I don't need to play it for a while anyway. And then I just need to take a creature here. I've already played a land. I think I'm going to Fatal Push the Deathrite this turn. Let's take the Oracle. I think that sounds pretty good. And I think... Do I care about Fatal Pushing the Deathrite? Shieldred is kind of a concern. Or is it? What does Deathrite do? It's add another mana. Yeah, let's kill the Deathrite. I think that it's probably worth doing. Lotus Petal would be kind of nice. All right. Kill that. And then I've already played a land, so let's send at Oko, I think. I still don't really think I'm winning via combat, so I think hitting Oko is good. And then I discard 3 cards. All right. Seat of the Synod, probably Rafine's Tower, and I think Trinket Mage, or maybe Underground Mortuary. I don't want to discard all my lands. All right, well, now Jesse's got a lot of problems to solve. Ooh, Zernorb? Zernorb Fastbond Crucible? Game? Oh, Terra Sunder on the Tidebinder, and then Elk Birds and Elk the Atroxa. All right, that's fair. That is a reasonable way to go about things. I feel like I'm doing just fine here, of course. I mean, I'm pretty close to just winning. Let's go Island, draw off library. Jace, or actually... what do I do here? I've got a lot of options. I guess I attack Oko for 2. Jumping with the bird, okay. I didn't really anticipate that, but that's fine. I should just set up a Doomsday win next turn with Subtlety up in hand. So let's just go Trinket Mage, get Lotus Petal. I guess play Lotus Petal so I don't have to discard. And then pass the turn. I can Subtlety any play. I could play a Bowmasters if I need to. And then next turn, I can go Doomsday plus Jace. I mean, I've just got a lot of things to do. Oh, okay, I'll block. And then end of turn, I'll just play Bowmasters here till I use my mana. Ooh, Tribal Flames the Atroxa. All right. Bowmasters, kill the food token, just finish it off. Atroxa down, and I've got to be able to win right now, right? I even have a Spirit Guide. Let's see, if I cast Doomsday, I'll have 5 mana afterwards. Can I win right now? Let's see, if I cast Doomsday, Doomsday off those, and then I draw a card off of the Nurturing Peatland, and then I draw Preordain down to 4 cards, Preordain into Lotus Petal again. Yeah, that should work, because I go Doomsday, crack Peatland, have Shelldock and 2 islands up, draw Preordain, cast Preordain into Lotus Petal, put this thing into play. Yeah, all right. I'm at 17, so I don't even die there. All right, let's go Doomsday. So I want Lotus Petal, Preordain. I guess I'll take Animate Dead, Demonic Tutor, Counterspell, whatever. Done. And okay, draw Preordain. Nurturing Peatland. Draw Preordain. Oh, I don't even need to cast Preordain, actually. Wait, no, I do end up 1 green short. Yeah, I guess I have to Subtlety this turn, because I was 1 mana short, wasn't I? So I can Shelldock in the Subtlety. I can cast Jace. I guess maybe what I do actually is I just cast Jace here. Is that good? Hold on. 4 cards. I lose to like a Wheel of Fortune or something. I don't lose to a shield Drid. I'm at 8. I've got 2 blockers. Yeah, Doomsday's tricky. Let's just leave the, let's cast Preordain and leave the Subtlety on top, Subtlety Shelldock ready to go. And then play Petal. And then pass the turn. Because I can Jace and then mill 2 and draw 1, but then I still have a card in my deck, so let's just pass. Alright, I guess I was 1 short of doing it, so I could have waited a turn. But it's not, there's not a whole lot that can cause me to lose here. I guess like Corpse Dance on Atraxa could be something. I mean, it can't be a creature or a planeswalker. Oh, exchange control. Okay. You've got a Bowmaster. I guess that's okay. And you drew Ancestral Recall? Okay. I guess I have Subtlety. No, I lose. Ancestral was the draw. Is there any way to I can put Subtlety into play during upkeep, but wow. I guess I needed to wait a turn. Ancestral Recall was the draw. Unbelievable. All right. I've got to try to do a little better, though. That was unfortunate. Really, what I should have done is wait a turn. The second thing I should have done was probably, even if I went for it, was probably just not cast the Preordain so I don't die to literally Ancestral. I didn't know she had Ancestral, but in any case, try to win the next 2. My deck's not good enough for me to be screwing up, so I got to make sure I don't. All right, well, what if I keep a hand like this that has to be a massive favorite on the play with Library into Zagoth Triumph into Bowmasters? Like, that's pretty nice. Ooh, a turn 1 play. Okay. All right, I'll give the birds a turn to live because I draw so many cards if I hold it off. If I just go land Bowmasters, I'm never librarying here. And my hand, I don't think is actually... I don't think that makes sense. Like, yes, this gives Jesse a turn of playing, using the birds, maybe playing an Ancestral. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind an Ancestral that much. I'd rather see an Ancestral and not a 2-mana play, or a 3-mana play, rather. Ancestral discard a card? Yeah, that's fine with me. 8 cards. Let's go to 7 cards. Let's go back up to 8 cards. Let's go Bowmaster now. Okay, I'm going to win this match, I've decided. I don't like that I screwed up game 1. It was just the classic, I screw up and they get extremely lucky, but that's only because I screwed up. The window shouldn't have been there, Okay, is this like an Oko? I wouldn't mind Oko too badly. I could Subtlety the Oko, but I want to keep Library going, so my bar to Subtlety here is very high. Oh, that was a discarded Echo Vians. I didn't even notice. Leo Vold, huh? So... I don't think I Subtlety it, or do I? Let's see. If I Subtlety it, what am I doing next? Casting a DT and having a counterspell up? All right, yeah, I'm in for that. Subtlety, I think I pitched Dig Through Time. And I don't have the ability to get up to Library, but, oh, I do like Dauthi Voidwalker. I've got a lot of options here. I can DT for Animate Dead. I can play Dauthi Voidwalker and Baleful. No, I can't play Voidwalker and Baleful Strix. I can play Voidwalker and DT. What am I DTing for then? I mean, I think. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I think I want to DT and get a Voidwalker down. I don't think Sail into the West is a good thing to DT for against a Leovold. I'll tell you that much. I could get Fatal Push. Fatal Push does kill Leovold. I could just get the Counterspell. Maybe I just get Counterspell. I think that's actually fine. And then pass and hit. I guess I assume Leovold went on top. Yeah. It would just be kind of wild if that wasn't the case. What is this? Courser of Crewfix. How much do I care about that? Yeah, I mean, I will counterspell that. I don't really want to not spend my mana this turn. Underground Sea, draw. Ooh, Underground Mortuary is not terrible. Let's go Mortuary. Island, I'll put that in the graveyard. Play Dothy Voidwalker. Oh, actually, maybe... maybe I want to animate the Courser. Yeah, that's probably fine. I should have probably done this first. Let's just say I'm not playing perfectly. My top card is Swamp. Well, I would have still drawn the Swamp next turn because I would have played the Island, but I would have had an Underground Mortuary in hand, I guess. Yavimaya, sure. And then, what is this? Nissa. Interesting. How much do I care about a Nissa? Can't even attack. Let's see. Nissa goes to 3. Oh, Snuff Out and on the Courser. Okay. Guess that's a little trickier. Let's draw. Guess I got to play Baleful Strix. I don't really have another play here. Baleful Strix into Turok with Kicker. Yeah. Oh, I like that because I also have a Leovold in play. Can I hit an Atroxa here? That would be amazing. All right, let's go. Let's go. What do you got? What do you got? I hit Time Spiral to go with my Orcish Bowmasters. All right, I guess I'll sack Dothy Voidwalker to play Time Spiral. I wouldn't say I played this game perfectly, far from it, but I'm going to win this one. Let's go untap 6 lands. Wait, why can't I untap any lands? All right. All it took was me getting lucky after keeping the best hand imaginable. Game 3 should be easy. All right, let's do it. I'd probably lose that game on the draw, so the game 1 point, it doesn't matter. See, that's how it works. All right, time for game 3. Here's why I like drafting Doomsday. The matches are always just a complete garbage fire, one way or another. All right, well, this hand's good. No library, but... Oh, man, of birds. Can I get a Bowmasters? No, I cannot. All right, well, I'm hoping that I don't fall too far behind here. If this is just Slam and Oko, then yeah, I probably will. Oh, Leovold, huh? Okay. Guess I'll DT. Can't get Doomsday, sadly. Let's get Fatal Push. Where are you? Because my plan is to go Trinket Mage for Lotus Petal and then Lotus Petal Fatal Push Leovold. It's not the, best plan in the world, but what am I going to do? Okay. Exploration Sakura Tribe is a pretty weak play, so I don't mind that. Trinket Mage, and then this way I'm protected from getting draw 7 here. I can at least Fatal Push the Leovold. Don't think there's a reason to do it right now. I kind of want to wait, but we'll see, because maybe Jessie will make a play like Echo of Eons that she wouldn't have anyway. But with Exploration in play, I guess you'd do that no matter what. Oh, good. A Shieldred. Okay. I kind of have to kill Leovold. So I think I'll do that now. I'm at 17. I can play Jace and try to get some value there. All right, play it tapped. Oh no, we're not playing it tapped. Can I draw a black? Couldn't do that either. Okay, because if I could do a black, I could Turok here. I guess I'll just go Baleful Strix into Jace. That's my plan. Draw. Ooh, great. Jace. And now I can get back Fatal Push. If I have one more card, go to the graveyard at some point here. I'm just ready to die to Time Spiral. Land go? No, don't sack it. Okay, you can't attack. All right, no plays. Okay. So I really want to draw a card that goes to the graveyard here. That would be an ideal scenario. Oh, what is this? Rex Sage on my Baleful Strix post-combat? That's a wild play to make. Now all my cards work. Okay. Because now my Jace flips and I can use Fatal Push. And, oh, there's something else too. Is this Terra Sunder on Jace? Dang. Still kind of a wild play to make because you just missed a Shieldred attack for no reason. But, you know, what can you do? The answer is I can now draw the Swamp for Turok and now die. Yeah, I mean, I just lose Shieldred and Leovold. I need to kill one of them. I'm at 11. Guess I'll play Battle Rager. Get my Swamp. Pass the turn. I can Scry next turn. Jump a Trinket Mage. All right, don't play anything. No plays. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to go to the Lost Well and Scry. Doomsday and Dothy Voidwalker. All right, so I draw down to 9. Doomsday down to 4. Get a stash token. Let me think. How does this work? Doomsday draw to 2. Because I'm at 11. I'm about to go to 9 from Shieldred. And if I cast Doomsday, go to 4. The next turn I go to 2 off the draw. So can I win off Doomsday without drawing a card? I can Demonic Tutor. I have a decent amount of mana. Let's go back and look at the deck again. This Doomsday deck was missing way too much, to be honest. I can Demonic Tutor. I guess I can Doomsday for, and then draw Fatal Push as the first draw and sack the treasure to Fatal Push. I can't dig through time. I won't have enough cards in my graveyard. All right. I mean, this is banking on Jesse drawing nothing ever, but I mean, I kind of like that plan. Let's go land. Doomsday down to 4. I want Fatal Push, and I'll get a treasure next turn. So then I Fatal Push. Then I have to take a whole nother turn, I think. Because, yeah, I definitely want to have enough mana for Doomsday, for Dig, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, Dig is kind of close. I'll have 7 mana. I get to chump with Battle Rager. So I have 1 card in my graveyard. Draw to 4, dig. Hold on. Maybe I just do that. So I chump with Battle Rager or Turok, whichever one. I have 1 card in my graveyard. Next turn, I play the Seed of the Synod. I'll have enough mana to cast Dig with a treasure left over, and I dig into Thassa's Oracle plus Lotus Petal. All right. Lotus Petal. Thassa's Oracle. I guess Animate Dead to get the Oracle back, and I've already played my land. I guess the last card doesn't really matter. I mean, I don't really even need Fatal Push, I don't think. So Lotus Petal, Thassa's Oracle, Animate Dead. Oh, I need to draw Dig Through Time. Duh. And I guess we can say Fatal Push. Sure. I mean, whatever. Draw. I mean, wait, can I undo? I want to draw Animate Dead, I think. After, oh, it doesn't really matter. Oh, it does matter that I have Dig on top. That does matter. All right. Dig and then cast Turok. Okay, this is gonna be tight. Any misses? Please. Don't do it. Don't tap your man up. This does. No, it doesn't take an attack, because if Jesse doesn't attack here, then, and I don't put a card in my graveyard, then I'll just dig into Fatal Push. Yes, yes, yes. Of course, attack. I'll block with this thing. All right, it dies. Just play a land, play an Oko, do anything. All right. Stash, get a treasure, draw, go down to 2. Okay, Seed of the Synod. And any removal would have won already. Oh, I could have actually delved an extra. Sure. I'll put Animate Dead on top. Lotus Petal. Thassa's Oracle. Let's go. Let's go. Please. I beg of you. Can you let this happen? We need this. We need this? We want this. Boom. And that's a dub. We are 1-1. Oh yeah, that feels like such a victory. Winning with Doomsday is just so awesome. I love it. Oh, we get one more round of this too? All right, time for round 3, battling against Mac Smith himself. And I'm on the draw with kind of a nice little hand here. He is on the play, firing off Once Upon a Time. Once upon a time, I played a turn on Orcish Bowmasters is what happened here. Thanks to my Elvish Spirit Guide, he got a Sylvan Caryatid. Well, I guess I'm not playing turn on Bowmasters then. I don't really think I have a strong reason to Spirit Guide something out here. Oh, Jace Wielder Mysteries. Perfect card to put under Shelldock. I'm going to play a turn 2 Jace here. And go from there. I think it's worth getting Jace out sooner. He does have White Plume Adventure in his deck, which is a reason to play Baleful Strix, but I still think I want to play Jace here because I have a Doomsday in hand and Jace under Shelldock, so other Jace can help me get some action going here. What is this? Petty Theft. All right, Jace has been bounced. I guess I can't Dothy Voidwalker this turn. Oh, no, I get Basic Swamp. Maybe I do just play Dothy Voidwalker here. Dothy Voidwalker is pretty good to have in play. Swamp. I don't need the Jace right away. And then next turn, this way he can't really play White Plume, or at least it's a lot riskier to do it. And then next turn I can play Jace. Seeka's Chariot. Okay. No lands. Sure. Chariot's not so bad. I have Baleful Strix here. Play Baleful Strix, draw a card. And then I think I'll play Jace. Don't need to keep up. Yeah, I'll play Jace. I feel like I have a pretty good board position. I can get Jace out and pass from here on out. Gives him one turn to resolve something, and maybe this is greedy, but I have Bowmasters as a good kind of fallback here. Dothy Voidwalker is pretty nice. He can't attack with Chariot right now. Okay. I just don't like being locked into countering. Yeah, I actually don't even think White Plume is that bad. Baleful Strix and Voidwalker are both pretty good against it. And then the Bowmasters is going to take out that Brazen Borrower. So he's going to crew and attack with both. I pretty much have to block the Chariot here. Okay, so I shawl. And then I'm going to go to 2 cards in graveyard. And hopefully it doesn't have another play here. Oh, oust on the Voidwalker? Okay, never mind. I got pretty punished here. So let's draw. Subtlety is kind of nice. All right, let's play a land and let's just pass the turn. I kind of like my whole hand. We'll see what he ends up doing here. I can counterspell and cast Subtlety, which is nice. So if he does the Mac attack here, I kind of think I need to Subtlety, just cast it, leaving up the mana for Counterspell or Bowmasters. And then we're going to go ahead and block the 2/2 cat and take 9 down to 10. All right, I can live with that. And then hopefully I can go counterspell something else and then kill the Brazen Borrower with the Bowmasters, which gives me a lot of blockers. Subtlety takes the initiative here. I'm also getting kind of close to just being able to... Is this Brazen Borrower? Yeah, that's fine. To being able to Doomsday and win in the same turn. Let's cast Bowmasters here. Nug the Borrower. All right. And then I think I got a Jace here. Discard the Voidwalker. Okay. Get to untap. That's fine. Trinket Mage. So if I found a black source, would Doomsday do it? I think it actually would, right? So I can attack with Subtlety, get my black source, assuming that works, cast Doomsday, go to 5. Use Shelldock Isle. Yeah, that would easily work. And if he had a counterspell, he would have done it already. And I think this gets around removal too. Okay, hit. Get a swamp here. All right, I think this is going to work out nicely. All right, swamp, land, cast Doomsday, go to 5. I mean, I could also just draw. I mean, there's a lot of ways I can do this. I don't think there's a way to do this through a counterspell. Okay. Is Windswept Heathing. What will that do? Okay. So I can Jace. Oh, I go to 4. Trade Jace. I mean, it doesn't. I think I'm pretty much dead to a counter no matter what. Because I'm at 10, I'm going to 5, and now 3 things are attacking me. Yeah. All right. Well, that's fine. I can draw Thassa's Oracle, and I can also, if I had one more mana or a way to draw an extra card, I could Jace into Thassa's Oracle or just cast it and have a counterspell up if I had one more mana, but I don't. And I don't think there's any way. Draw to 4, Jace. Yeah, even Jace Mill, I don't think does anything for me. Animate Dead, Jace, Lotus Petal. Because I can put a Jace into play, mill myself for 2 and draw a card. I'll have 2 cards left in my deck. I mean, I guess that's probably better than Thassa's Oracle. All right, so I'll get those 2 and get the Oracle. The last cards don't really matter, I don't think. I've already played a land. Elder Spirit Guard's already gone. Sure, Demonic Tutor, Fatal Push, or something like that. Okay. And then I'm going to start by drawing Lotus Petal and discarding Trinket Mage. Then I'm going to mill Fatal Push and draw Thassa's Oracle. So on Animate Dead, Thassa's Oracle, draw with Jace, discard Trinket Mage, play Lotus Petal. I don't really have a counterspell up here, but I can kind of pretend like I do. And then cast Jace and cast Thassa's Oracle. And if he gets to go to his turn, I will lose to Trap hitting me. So we'll see. I mean, I guess one way I could have done it a little differently is to just use Jace to draw. No, but then I can't draw Thassa's Oracle and a land. Yeah, I kind of need to do both. All right. I mean, this is what we got. If he had a counter, I feel like he would have countered Subtlety or Bowmasters. A removal spell doesn't do it. And I don't think a burn spell does it, so I think we're in at least reasonable shape here. Oh, Force of Negation. Interesting. So he had Force of Negation. That's why he couldn't counter the subtlety. And so then I'm going down to 5, so I get trapped. And I get hit down to 3, and then trap hits me. So I lose? Oh, I guess so. Because, again, I can counter the Force of Negation. That doesn't really do anything. I can Jace, and then I'll be 1 mana short. Let's play the Jace. Jace the Wielder of Mysteries. This gets exiled. Jace, draw, Thassa's Oracle, and concede. All right, well, that was a beat. The turn where he played Chariot plus Oust or White Plume plus Oust was pretty bad for me. I would have won if I just left up counters, I think, but I didn't really anticipate him having 2 really relevant spells. So, yeah, that was maybe me getting greedy. These decks are hard to play. And I don't think I could have had a better kill there. I guess if I could have left a black up, I could have had the fallback of a Fatal Push, but I don't think that was right to do. Force of Negation is tough, though. Knowing they have Force of Negation is a pretty unfortunate scenario. I think I have to mulligan that hand. This hand looks pretty good. Put Nurturing Peatland back, I guess. Play the Mortuary. Trinket Mage. Yeah, that sounds fine. Because I can go turn 2 Zagoth Triumph Chromatic Star, and then turn 3 Trinket Mage, and maybe just get Seed of the Synod. Doesn't sound so bad. Yeah, maybe I got too greedy. I guess with the Dothi Voidwalker out, I really should have just left Counterspell up. The problem is I didn't think Mac was going to have that good of plays. So he hit Brazen Borrower, sure. That one's not too bad for me in general. Okay. Land go. Swamp, Trinket Mage. And I guess now that I've drawn Swamp, instead of Seed of the Synod, maybe I get Lotus Petal. Oh, it's going to no more lies the Trinket Mage. Yeah, that's fine. Was definitely the worst card of the 3 spells I'm planning on resolving, so can't say I'm too concerned. Is it White Plume? Well, I've got Turok here, which is a pretty good way to fight White Plume. Can't get ousted either. I'm going to save the Chromatic Star because I have lots of black mana and not a lot of blue. Cast Turok here. Brazen Borrower that. Oh, use Force of Will? Oh my god. Okay. I mean, if he has turn 3 White Plume, turn 2 counter, turn 3 White Plume plus Force backup, then I guess that's that, huh? Oh man, and he gets to Hex Drinker up to max. And now I can't Bowmasters it? Ugh. Alright, Force of Will, come on. Let's see. What do I do here? The answer is lose, probably. All right. Pay 2 life, pass the turn. Go to 8 here. And I kind of want him to do something. Yeah. I mean, he gets to kind of tap out here. Could be worse. Tidebinder on the last ability. So now it's a 4/4 pro nothing. And I get to play a Bowmasters here. So let's go ping the Hex Drinker. Oh, it's got no abilities? Oh, wow. I didn't realize that was that good. Okay. So I can triple block the White Plume. And then he has the initiative. I think I'm just going to chump the White Plume. Or maybe I go to 3. Then I can attack. Yeah, I'll just go to 3 here. I've already gotten trapped. He gets to untap the white plume. Why does that thing untap? It's just so ridiculous. All right, if I can draw Fatal Push, then I actually can get through this game. Let's go. Let's go Fatal Push. I'm still going to get a blue here, but let's go Fatal Push. Well, so it goes. I guess I attack like this, and then I get, but then he blocks the Tidebinder. Let's see. I really needed to draw one spell there. It's 3 cards. I mean, I guess I just don't attack. He draws a card. I get to make my orc a little bigger. Yeah. Can't do anything about that. Ping you. If he's got all lands in hand, then maybe I could win. No, an untapped breeding pool. I guess not. Yeah. And no outs. All right, well. Mac had a pretty sick deck, to be honest. He really outdid himself this time. I guess I'll block like this. And hope to... I don't even honestly know what I could draw here. Dothy Voidwalker would not be it. And that was a 1-2, but you know what? I went into Doomsday early, didn't end up with any of... I missed some of the... Obviously, the power is one thing. I didn't really expect to get any of that, but hitting like Cabal Ritual or Dark Ritual... I guess the Dark Ritual got taken 3rd pick right in front of me, which is kind of unfortunate. Ended up a little short. Doomsday's hard to play. That is definitely a tough part, but it's really fun. So I enjoyed it, and... you know what? Hopefully we'll do better next time. That'll do it for today. I appreciate you watching as I try to make Doomsday work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I'll be back tomorrow with another draft, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel, and you won't miss a single draft.